All right, meeting the media. There I am. Ah, yeah. No relationship with me. That's fine. Attend the press conference. Let's go. What are your initial thoughts on taking the United job? Delighted to be here. I know that whilst I need to be patient, I can bring success to the club. No, I don't think patience is what's needed. Can't wait to get stuck in. I've dreamt of this moment for years, said with passion. Do you feel that the ambitions of the club are matched by the chairman? I do, yes. We'll say good ideas floated. The expectations of a team of Man United stature are enormous. Do you feel that you are able to continue their tradition of success? Success is in this club's blood. No less than I expected. Yes. Your playing career was a huge success. Oh, yeah, it was. Okay, great knowledge of the game and keen to put it to the tests. Okay, I have an inherent level of trust in their collective abilities. Look forward to finding out how far that can take us in the short term. Okay, nice. Or any manager who says they don't want to improve their personality is lying. And I expect I'll try to add the quality of this group. Tried to add to the quality. Okay, that's saying that there's quality. Good. Have you met the players yet? I think they're an honest group that will give everything to the cause. Everyone's very upbeat. That would be fine. Fans play a massive part. How far can you take this club? We're going to aim high. Yes, we're going to aim high. We must be prepared to work hard. I want every player to know that they can come to me with anything. Yep, that'll be fine. Okay, Luke can be as good as anyone. Will Antonio Valencia remain your captain? Yes, he's our captain, and that's as far as I'm concerned. If you're Man United when the club seems a little short-staffed. Okay, I do not wish to disclose any information on this. Yeah, I'll say that. Happy with my squad. Anthony Martial will leave the club. Okay, I want to keep Anthony. Yeah, okay. I do want to keep Anthony Martial because I love him and he's great. So my first game then, I'm not going to be taking charge of it, is my first team versus the under-23s. It's just an inter-squad friendly. Like I said, I'm leaving my assistant manager to take care of friendlies. So I'm not going to watch this one through. We'll just sim this one. We've got to remember as well that we've got Brexit on the way as well. Now that is randomly generated Brexit in terms of the effects of it. And that's randomly generated from save to save. So we'll see how that goes. Just a 1-0 victory then for the senior squad over the under-23s. It's a rather muted result. Let's have a look to see who was playing. We had Devereaux in goal. Not quite sure who he is. We had a whole bunch. Of randomers playing. Then I guess it's because a lot of players were on holiday. Goal from Andres Pereira. An assist for Juan Mata, of course, who was running the show by the looks of it. Andres Pereira got man of the match. Now I should have a look at my fixtures actually, just to see how many fixtures we've got coming up. Actually, only 5 friendlies. Zenit, Porto, Coruña. Is that Deportivo La Coruña? I think it is. It must be. Racing Santander and Kitchee, who are from the Hong Kong Premier League. We then start off with games against Burnley, Arsenal and Liverpool. Now that's a fascinating start. You've got in September a Champions League group stage game. We don't know yet because that's not been drawn. But looking through this, an intriguing run of fixtures in the Premier League and a really good chance to set an early marker. We've got Burnley, Brighton, West Ham, Crystal Palace, Everton, Southampton and Cardiff. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games in the first 9 against teams that I'd expect that we'd take maximum points from. Everton will be a tough one, obviously. And West Ham have got a very good team on paper, it should be said. Arsenal, Liverpool, very early tests. Pre-season training camp. So we'll do auto-select and include the youth prospects. Only 34 going on that. Wait, hang on. Where are all of my good ones? What? Where's everybody else? It's a training camp that's only including mostly my youth squad. Lee Grant is a new signing, by the way. He's 35 years old. He was signed by Jose Mourinho, IRL. Now, the only thing is that I've done auto pick, and this is the same as the last time I played this. There's no option to edit this. So that's now finalised. Slightly annoying. Now, Smalling, I just want to see when his contract's up. It's actually up in 2019. It may be worth me offering him a new contract. He's only on £70,000 a week, which is crazy. We've got Ask McKenna to suggest an offer. I like that feature. Now, he's saying to suggest 70,000, which is exactly the same as he's earning now. With a 4-year contract, I would be minded to offer him 3 years. Let's see. Okay, so the agent wants 4 years and wants 87,000. I'm not prepared to do that. I can offer him an extra. So offer him an extra 8. Let's offer him an extra 9. Okay, that's all good. I don't mind doing that. I'd rather do that than lose Smalling on a free. Real Madrid have hired Allegri. Now, that's interesting. So Allegri has left Juventus, and that's immediately put Zidane as targeting the Juventus job. That makes a lot of sense. Zidane obviously is ex-Juventus as a player. Very interesting. Juventus paid some £20 million in compensation in that move. So Zidane now targeting Juventus job. You can bet your bottom dollar that Mourinho will be there as well. Okay, well, this is an interesting one. Back from team advice summary. So I've actually... I am missing a lot of stuff. So I don't have an assistant manager at the moment, which will make sense as to why a lot of my training is being handled by a coach. So Steve Round. Now, Steve Round was Manchester United assistant manager, I believe, under David Moyes. Staff. Job centre. Place advert for an assistant manager. And for a coach. Juventus have hired Conte. Okay. And Frank McParland comes in as director of football. Okay, Manchester United squad has resumed regular training after returning from their pre-season training camp. All right, let's have a look at this. Absolutely brilliant. No one is match fit. Only 2 of them are happy. 10 days. That was basically complete waste of time. Most of them severely lacking match fitness. 7 of them lacking match fitness. None of them are match fit. Alrighty. First friendly game then has resulted in a victory. A 2-1 victory away in Russia at Zenit St. Petersburg. Goals from Juan Mata and Alexis Sanchez in the first half. Having gone behind 2-1 then in the first preseason game. Juan Mata with an assist and a goal. Andres Pereira again with another fantastic performance. Look at that. 2 key passes, 2 chances created, and an assist. Strong games as well for Matteo Darmian with 1 key pass in there. Luke Shaw good on the other flank as well. Man of the match went to Juan Mata. All right, media story here. Man United could part company with Martial. 12 months remaining on his deal, and that's not what I want at all. Now let's see. Clients willing... Yeah, okay. So interest from Arsenal. Now, I would like Martial to be a huge player in the squad. He's currently on... Existing contract is on 110. 140 actually is not bad at all. 4 years. I'd like to time down to 5 years, really. I don't mind keeping all of this. Yearly wage rise of 10%. I think that's probably fair. Maybe we take that down to 5%. Let's suggest. Okay, that's 10%. Let's just change that a little bit more. Promising start. So there's a good chance here. Let's still make that 5 years. Okay, the deal works. Excellent. Let's try and wrap up this deal because I do want to keep Martial. Oh, hello. Roy Keane has put his name forward. So has Gary Neville. So has Marco van Basten. Goodness me. Stefan Freund, ex-Tottenham player Stefan Freund. He's got some fantastic stats, by the way, as an assistant manager. Now let's have a look at Roy Keane. That could be an interesting one. Not really, though. Stats aren't that great. Determination and level of discipline are high. Not much else. Now, Marcel Bout is actually within the team at the moment as a scout. Now, I'm not quite sure. His scouting stats aren't that great. Assistant manager. They're not terrible stats. I can't help but feel that there are some better options here, though. Gary Neville. Man management's good. Determination's good. Motivation's good. Judging of ability's not that bad. Marco van Basten, though. I can't help but feel that Marco van Basten has got to be the one that's approached here. Drawing 2-2 with Porto at home. Juan Mata's picked up an injury in this one. So Alexis Sanchez with 2 goals in this game. Let's just have a look at the stats quickly at this one. So a few late goals in this one. 3 goals in the last 20 minutes. Alexis Sanchez sparing our blushes in the 95th minute. Man of the match for Alexis Sanchez and a strong showing from Ander Herrera. And as we've noted already, we've got an injury for Juan Mata. Ilanga came off the bench on the 56th minute and was something of a star performer. 16-year-old Swede. But held then at home. Let's have a look. Juan Mata out for 2 weeks. An innocuous injury there. Meanwhile, Manchester United under 23s winning 2-1 at Hensford. And there we go. Marco van Basten is our new assistant manager. And I think that's a fantastic coup. We're going to send him on an intensive language course. And Anthony Martial has agreed a new 5-year contract worth some £39 million, worth every penny. Well, we'll see whether that's true. That's huge. Martial's value at 40 million, only 22 years of age, remember. And that can only be a good signing. Okay, the next friendly comes up. I'm not sure where we are amongst all this. Somewhere, I think. Yes, it's the 25th of July. We're certainly playing on this day. Oh, there we go, right at the top. Let's have a look to see. Held last time out by Zenit St. Petersburg. And this time defeated at home. Now, had the lion's share of possession. Shots was very, very equal. Let's have a look to see what's happened in this one. Bookings for Shaw and Burkhardt. We've still got, as you can see, a rather bare bones squad going on. Nowhere near our first team squad. Alexis Sanchez getting a lot of play. Of course, he wasn't at the World Cup. Luke Shaw with another good performance. Apart from that, you look through this. Ander Herrera, Scott McTominay, Smalling by Darmian, but not many other players that would possibly get through to the first team. Ander Herrera even picked up an injury from that. All right, let's have a look at the title odds. English Premier Division title odds. Manchester City have been made favourites. We've been made 5th favourites here at 9-2. Liverpool 2nd favourites, and Chelsea, Tottenham, Arsenal in 6th. The other end, you can see Cardiff and Huddersfield, Fulham made the 3 favourites to go down, although level with Wolves and Brighton. I think 5th, we can target higher than 5th. I'm confident of finishing higher than 5th, but we'll see. So De Gea, 11 months. And this one could be one. Oh, apparently we've got an extension clause. It's a 1-year extension, which is just as well. So another friendly today, and this time a win away to Deportivo La Coruña. Still only a 1-0 victory, but again, the lion's share of possession and way more of the shots. It was a goal from Scott McTominay. Alexis Sanchez, man of the match. Key creator, but strong performances from Pereira, Herrera. A few more first-team players involved, but still largely very much a second-string side. Luke Shaw picking up a minor injury. All right, penultimate friendly before the start of the season then. And, well, a 3-0 away victory. Now, it's worth saying that we've had a whole load of first-team players return now for these friendlies close to the start of the season. Again, fantastic possession stats, 67% to 33. Let's have a little bit of a closer look on this. Where am I clicking here? That's probably a better place to look. So here's the match report then. 67% of the ball, 17 shots, 2 goals for Ander Herrera, 1 for Anthony Martial, who's just signed his new contract. A really strong performance from Matteo Darmian, who's doing a fantastic job at the moment at right back. We're getting close, guys. We're getting very, very, very close. This is the last friendly of the pre-season then versus Kitchi away in Hong Kong. And it's a comfortable 3-0 win, the 76% of the ball. And look at this stat here. 35 shots to 0 is rather insane. Rather insane. So we must have had an own goal in there somewhere. A goal for Juan Mata and a goal for Angel Gomez. Man of the match for Luke Shaw. We had an injury for Marcus Rashford, it looks in there, but that's an amazing stat. This is possibly even more ridiculous. 35 shots and only 6 on target. So Marcus Rashford out for a month with sprained ankle ligaments. And Luke Shaw here, let's have a look. We're going to leave him to the physio, so he's going to miss the start of the season. Man of the match in that game. So we're going into the start of the season with some injuries. Certainly not with our squad at full strength. Guys, join me for the next video where we are going to be starting the brand new Premier League season. Let's see if we can start the season strong, hit the ground running. Our first 3 fixtures, as you can see, Burnley away, Arsenal home and Liverpool away. 3 incredibly tantalising fixtures before a run of games that you'd expect to get some big points in. Brighton, West Ham, Palace, Everton, Southampton and Cardiff. And in amongst that are some Champions League games. See you on the next video. Let's get started with this season, CaiLifers.